Before we start, please hear a message from International News Today Network. Starting today, for every subscriber, International News Today Network will plant one tree to save our planet. Please help contribute in saving our planet by subscribing to our channel. One subscriber equals one tree. Thanks. Moscow's forces are making incremental steps deeper into Ukrainian territory each day. Last week, Russian troops captured the towns of Lyman, a key rail hub in northern Donetsk region, and Svitlodarsk 50 miles southeast, where Ukrainian troops were forced to retreat. Russian soldiers have tried to break through Ukrainian lines below Izium in the southern Kharkiv region in order to complete a pincer movement that includes a push north from territory under their control around Donetsk and its periphery. If they succeed, Ukrainian forces will be surrounded. But Kyiv hopes the momentum will soon change in its favor with the arrival of NATO weaponry and munitions. If it gets here quickly, we can push them back. In fact, we can win, Topaz said. Officials in Kyiv, including President Volodymyr Zelensky, have been less upbeat in recent days. He called the fight in the East hell and pleaded with the West to rush heavy weapons to his country. After failing to capture major cities like Kharkiv and Kyiv and decapitate Ukraine's government with airborne special operations forces in March, President Vladimir Putin switched tactics and redeployed troops to the eastern Donetsk and Luhansk regions with the more limited, immediate goal of seizing the areas that remain under Ukrainian control. Before the latest invasion on February 24, Russia had already occupied a swathe of territory roughly the size of New Jersey. The presence of Russian forces there since 2014 has given them a strong position from which to launch its latest assaults. With artillery superiority, Russian forces are pounding Ukrainian troops and pulverizing everything else in their way with massive barrages around the clock in an effort to surround and capture strategic cities in the east of Ukraine, colloquially known as the Donbass. They are carpet bombing us. The cities they attack are simply being erased from the face of the earth, said Surai Haidai, the head of the Luhansk regional military government. Donning full combat gear and flanked by an armed guard, he spoke to Politico on a park bench in the frontline city of Bakhmut last week, 40 miles southwest of his hometown of Severodonetsk, a strategic regional hub that now finds itself square in Russia's crosshairs. Moscow's forces entered the city this week, took up positions inside hotels and residential blocks, and engaged with Ukrainian forces in street fights. Russian state media and pro-Kremlin bloggers claimed their forces had taken control of all of Severodonetsk over the weekend, but that declaration seems to be premature. The siege, however, is proceeding with a grinding barbarity. They are destroying everything and then moving through the ruins, Haidai said.